Hey guys, welcome back to BackPocketGameReviews, and today we're going to do a mean comments video, which I know is like everyone's favorite type of video because it's really funny to watch me respond, and actually it's very therapeutic for me, for those of you who don't gather that. But let's go ahead and start off. James C. here said, "Wow, as much as your effing A talks about GameStop, one would think you live in a GameStop store." You caught me. This is actually their upstairs that you're not allowed in because you don't spend enough money. And I do talk about other things. Row King, I'll probably have more friends and bitches you'll ever have, and GameStop nerds don't count. Shockingly, a lot of my friends don't work at GameStop. I think I only still talk to like 3 people that worked at GameStop with me, like regularly talk to. And that's about it. But I appreciate your feedback. Obviously, you're measured by your amount of friends. Your self-confidence must be low. A Skeptical Charmander. Your content has gotten so bland that I can't possibly watch your videos anymore. It's literally just comparing platforms or dick riding Best Buy while you complain about GameStop in every video. I've been subbed since 3K, but I won't be watching this garbage anymore. Well, at most I've ever done is 3 GameStop videos in a month, and I've typically upload around 20 videos a month, so I don't think you've been watching most of my videos. And first off, you're a Pokemon. How did you type this on a computer? That's crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. But you're right, I do dick ride Best Buy. XX Action XX. By the way, that's really classy there. The X you put before and after. I was gonna quote Red versus Blue there. Go look up that quote. It's really funny. Sarge says it. I paid them to do it. You suck. You should have stayed at GameStop. Your attitude and little jokes like shedding subscribers like a woman sheds her uterus lining. WTF says shit like that. Anyways, your attitude and little jokes are a perfect representation of a GameStop employee. By the way, I wasn't the first person to make that joke. God made that joke, okay? I'm not the reason why a woman sheds her uterus lining. And if that bothers you, I'm sorry. Not really. I could care less. I seriously couldn't care less. Serious like a heart attack. There I go, making jokes about stuff that's serious again. James Lawrence, your kids are shit. You're right, they can be little shits, but I think you literally mean they're shit, and I'm pretty sure neither one of my children are poo monsters. I could be wrong, though. Teresa McMillan. Is GameStop all you talk about, or are there different types of videos other than? That's literally where it ends. Actually, you can go check my other playlists. I remove videos occasionally, but actually GameStop videos aren't the ones I've done the most of. Reviews actually are. I just don't leave them up because people stop watching those. People don't stop watching the GameStop videos. I know, it's crazy that I would try to make the content that people want me to make, right? Insane. How dare I try to please you people? Wes CW. Bitching about GameStop while wearing a GameStop shirt. That's fair. I've got nothing to respond to that with. You're right. How dare I? Lucid Jackson. Does this nerd even smoke weed? No, I don't. Not anymore. Satan. Hey, retarded guy. This just shows how bad a store manager you are. You should be the one contacting the police, not mall cops. Brain dead degenerate. Actually, at the mall that I worked at, we had a contract where we weren't allowed to call the police, and our store could be fined or have their store privileges pulled, so as essentially they could tell us to get out of our spot. Crazy that you obviously understand how everything in the world works. I bet you're just the smartest person alive, aren't you? Watch your toes, kid. What? Watch your toes? What? You're a douchebag. Actually, there is no such thing as a douchebag. It's a douche bottle. Hence why I typically just refer to people as douche nozzles. But you're welcome. Now you know more. Jason MacArthur. A lot of you got to see me and this guy have it out previously. Thanks for whining about people that actually watch your videos. You're an extremely opinionated person. Just think, if you're going to whine about something, you should see more than one side of the story. Weird, because I explained separate sides of the story. This is my worst things to being a YouTuber video. And you're right, I totally complained about the people who watch my videos. How dare I attempt to please everyone? Because, you know, I have like 4 people per video that tell me, stick to making GameStop content. Then I have like 4 people per GameStop video that tell me all I make is GameStop content. You're right, Jason MacArthur. You obviously understand a YouTuber's point of view. Not me trying to interact with my audience or understand my audience or how I poll them on Twitter or anything along those lines. By the way, you look like a white trash version of The Undertaker. And that's really hard to do because he already looks pretty white trash. Zend Must. He tried to delete this one, but I snagged it on screenshot before he could. Not even surprised he attracts an autistic audience. That's fine. They're probably still worth more in life in general than you'll ever be. Matthew Vaughn. You have 1 sub. You don't know shit. Ha 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 douche. I have 1 sub? Man, I don't know how to number well. That's crazy. Let alone, even if I didn't, if I did have just 1 sub, that doesn't say anything about what I know, but thank you. Plus, you're a cat. Get off the internet. How old are you? You're going bald really quickly. Actually, I'm 30, and this isn't called balding. This is called a receding hairline. Balding is where it starts right back here. But seeing as that you have no profile picture that obviously says nothing really about yourself, I'm going to assume you're no winner yourself. I think I'm man pretty. Here's another one from Ro King. You have no loyalty. You badmouth your own company to get more views on YouTube. You no loyalty, no brain, and you definitely can't make a game and can't work for a game, so you should just get a job at McDonald's. That's where you belong. Belong. Not belong. Belong. You're right. Your laughter of any form of punctuation shows that you probably already work at McDonald's. And McDonald's doesn't even pay their store managers as much as I make. So I think that would be backpedaling. But I don't really see what me making a game has to do with any of this. Like, that part I'm kind of lost on. And I don't work for GameStop. So I'm not bad-mouthing my own company. I actually never made a GameStop video until a year after I wasn't working there anymore. I know, crazy to think that I wouldn't talk bad about the company I work at, right? No Name. I'm so happy that your channel is demonetized. I never liked your videos. This is actually when I was talking about the advertiser boycott. My channel's not demonetized. How? When did I even say it was? All I said is some of my videos do pop up, will not pop up under restricted mode. Good chunk of them are there, but, you know, it's whatever. We listen with our ears, by the way. This is what you use to listen. I think you need to work on that. Oh, here's another one from Jason MacArthur. White trash Undertaker, by the way. Welcome to BackPocketGameReviews, where Nick's opinion is the only one that counts. Don't even try to challenge this stupid mother effer, because he just doesn't want to hear it. If it doesn't come from Nick's mouth, then it ain't true. No, actually, so let's be a little more legitimate here. If you present your opinion like a jackass, so if you literally wield it like, you know, you think you're the kid on the playground with the biggest dick pulling it out, it's my channel. I have the bigger dick. I can slap you with it. I literally mean literally on that too. If you present your opinion as like, hey, you know, I don't agree with you. Yeah, I'm open to your opinions. There's plenty of people on my channel that I have discussions with where we don't see eye to eye. And I don't lay into them because they don't act like a jackass. But you're white trash, and typically this is a very good words of advice I ever got handed in my life here. People that are stupid tend to get angry really quickly because they're stupid. Just a heads up. Normally when you can't argue your point, you get mad because you're too dumb to argue your point. The more I watch this guy, the more I dislike his channel. By the way, Cody Breber. It went downhill very fast after the whole fight with EC. He also is starting to get a bit cocky during the last live stream. I guess it also puts a bad taste in my mouth that he went into GameStop and tried to fish for information. While yes, I understand this is how he gets his views, but he really bothers me. All I did was go into GameStop and state my opinions, and then the employees agreed with me. I'm going to assume you're one of the people who flagged that video, which, by the way, I could have disputed. I just didn't care because it's a live stream. And guess what? They kind of have a lifespan. People don't really watch live streams very long after you make them. But it's cool, man. I get it. I seem cocky. I think you're very confused with confidence and cocky. You could look up the two, but you're not probably going to understand the difference. I am confident. I am not cocky. Personally, I don't think I'm all that great, seeing as that I have anxiety, and I also have ADHD. So I'm pretty much panicking inside 90% of the time. It's just the way I act externally that's very different. But also, walking into a GameStop wearing a LameStop shirt, I'm not 100% sure how that makes me cocky. No one was harmed until those employees get fired for you conning them into talking about their company. Way to go, you are such a big man. Glad you feel good about yourself. That is John Dory. I didn't really con them. I just stated my opinion, and then they kind of chimed in. I even stated I was live streaming, and they even pulled up the live stream in the store. I know, that's crazy to assume that most people that work there are just unhappy working there because the pay sucks. But John Dory, obviously you're the person who clicks on the I want a free iPod online, and then you say that you were conned into getting a virus. No, you're just dumb enough to click. Does anyone find it kind of sad this man is obsessed with GameStop? Like you're a middle-aged man with 2 kids doing something a 16-year-old would do. Grow up, get over it. If GameStop fails, then it fails. But this obsession you have with them is pretty sick. Think about seeing a therapist. They do help. Well, it's actually not an obsession. People really like the GameStop content. Obviously you don't, Eric, but you know, I guess the negative person has the megaphone while everyone else who enjoys it doesn't. Not 100% sure how you want me to respond to that. Also, I'm not middle-aged yet. I'm almost there. I'm 29, so it's not really middle-aged. But it's cool that you think I'm middle-aged. It's awesome, by the way. And your average gamer's age, by the way, is 30. Just so you're aware of that. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say to you here. Therapist wouldn't really help since it's not an obsession. And here is One Spanky TV, another GameStop video to stay relevant. Actually, that's not why I make the GameStop videos. I typically make them because GameStop has some more news that they get caught up in and some shit goes wrong. Then I'm like, God, now I have to cover GameStop again. I haven't even touched on half the stories I want to touch on about me working there. But you're right, Spanky TV. It was to stay relevant. Jason Lane. Hi, I'm BackPocketGameReviews. I bought a game and played it 6 months and traded it and didn't get all of my money back. GameStop is super mean. Wow. Well, if you're happy with their prices, go for it. No one minds that you're getting ripped off, buddy. I also have never complained about their trade prices because I don't trade games there. I've actually stated that. And on occasion I do. They're typically games I don't want to play anymore. So I'm pretty much okay with any amount they're going to give me back. But I don't ever actually remember complaining about their trade prices. I normally complain about how much they sell used games for, because that's just outright outrageous. But my opinion, you know. How dare I have an opinion on my channel? I should just have your guys' opinions. Would you like to submit them? I'll get one of those suggestion boxes. You can just drop them right on in, and then I can light it on fire. Because Jason Lane, I don't care about your opinion. I care about most people's opinions, but you're an asshole. But guys, thank you. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did, because I really like responding to these people. Maybe I'll do another one. Who knows? I guess it all really kind of depends on how often I get mean comments. I even went through some old videos just to gather these up. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. You know, I make videos regularly. It'll let you know when I make videos. If you click the little bell, there's a little bell. It's over in the corner by that subscribe button. Sometimes it'll let you know. Not all the time, though. Also, down in the description box is everywhere you could ever want to follow me, including my live stream channel, which is called BPGR Live. I just recently went into a GameStop again and was in there. It was a pretty pleasant experience again as well. But guys, I'll have more content coming for you soon, and thanks for watching.